Alright, hi guys, my name is Kehlani, and I don't really talk much in class, but this was the easiest way for me to do my project. If you guys didn't know, I am an art major, so creating things is exactly what I love to do every day. If you'd like to continue watching this video about carry-on handguns, then stay tuned. First, I would like to say why I picked the topic of carry-on handguns. This topic to me was the best because my whole life there was nothing hidden. My father told me what the real world was like at the age of 4. I don't live in the best neighborhood, so safety is something I dealt with my whole life, and a gun is what kept us safe. Personally, I thought guns were dangerous, and there wasn't a reason why we should have them. But as I talked to many people and researched, I began to see that guns has been a huge controversial topic in today's society, and if you weren't aware, at GRCC. When I first started this iSearch project, I had quite a lot of questions that I later found out were pretty hard to answer. In this world, all we see is opinion. We don't always know what is true because we don't sit down and take the time to find out. I got the opportunity to meet up with an old friend of mine, parent, that is actually a police officer in Grand Rapids community, who will remain nameless. My biggest question I asked him is, do you think it is necessary for me as a young adult to carry a handgun for my own safety? I know a lot of you guys are sitting there and thinking, of course he denied it. But you'll be wrong. He said, and I quote, "If it was my daughter, I would completely support her because there was a time where I won't be present and able to help her." I admire this man almost as much as I do as my father, and it made me realize that this world is not safe. It's not the fairy tale world that I wanted to be, and that my dad was right. I assumed that everyone was exaggerating the many deaths that will happen in one day, but guess what? More than 30,000 people are killed by firearms in this country. More than 30 people are shot and murdered each day. In the beginning, I want to know the stories, the feelings, the emotion, not something that I can find anywhere and mean nothing. Later, I began to see that it was overwhelming, that a child is killed or injured by a gun every 30 minutes. Gun violence is the second leading cause of death in children and teens, and the #1 cause among Black youth. To end, think about your actions. Think about, is it necessary? Think about your family and the other families. And if you're carrying a handgun right now, just because you think it's cool, you need to rethink your life. I've sat there. I've seen the tears. And I'm a true believer that everything happens for a reason. But don't be the one behind the gun. It will only end your life and others. As much as I don't want you guys to sit here and think I'm being biased, but think about it. Guns are safe, but they are deadly. So be aware of your surroundings, and thank you for watching this video.